But yeah, what you guys are observing here is him taking the red pill real time.
McKinley, what the f are you doing?
He can't even fathom it.
I'm getting all my shit, Jack.
And honestly, I hope he never takes her back. So this comes from Jack Doherty's girlfriend, McKinley Richardson, called the cops on him to get her belongings from his house after he allegedly threatened her.
As like my girlfriend called the cops on me to get all her stuff out. Insane. Like, what the fuck? I can't believe what's happening right now. Girls are the fake. You guys wouldn't even believe it. Yo, who is this though? I need to know.
So she came with a police escort to get her stuff. Is that her right there? Looks like he's trying to console her or some shit. I'm assuming this is her on the right-hand side. You guys can see there. This is him and this is her.
What's up, man? How are you?
Yes, you wouldn't answer me. You called the cops before you.
All right, okay, this is her, yep.
You talked to your boyfriend? Are you kidding me? Like, how the fuck are you doing that? That's it, bro. That's all I did.
That I don't know.
Yeah, but I did. I just wanted to talk to you. That's it. So you wouldn't answer me, bro. Are you fucking kidding me?
Alright,
You called the cops.
McKinley, slow down so I can be with you.
You gotta get out of my house. I didn't let you. I didn't say you can come in.
She's letting us in.
She doesn't own this house. I didn't say you can come in my house.
Oh, shit. Okay. Okay, Jack. Send her up to the cops. What do you say? He said, get the fuck out of here?
You gotta get out of my house. I didn't let you. I didn't say you can come in.
She's letting us in.
She doesn't own this house. I didn't say you can come in my house.
Her address is
I don't
on
care.
here. She's a resident here.
I don't care. You guys are not allowed in my house.
Ooh. Well, yeah, technically, if one person allows them in, and technically she has it as an address, yeah.
You guys aren't allowed in my house. I'm sorry.
She lives here.
Who gave you?
She did.
She doesn't own this house. Just because she lives.
Yeah, but it is her address, so she has the right to give consent too. And this is why I tell y'all niggas, don't fucking live with your girl, bro. Doesn't matter if he pays the bills. If that's her address, which she clearly has her on her driver's license, that's her domicile as well. She can give consent for them to come in, which is what's going on right now.
Bro, you called the cops on me in my own fucking house after I've done everything for you. I didn't threaten you, bro. Bro, how did I threaten you?
Can you stay over there?
Fuck that. You're in my house.
This nigga, bro.
You're unreal, bro. You're in my house telling me what the fuck to do.
This is her house.
She doesn't pay for it. I'm sorry.
Doesn't matter.
Well, we know she doesn't pay for it. These bimbos never do.
It's not your house.
Doesn't matter.
This is fucking crazy. McKinley, what the fuck are you doing?
Yo, this is crazy, bro.
I'm getting all my shit, Jack.
Dude, who the fuck is this bitch? You get the fuck out of my house, bitch.
No,
yeah, stay the fuck out of my house.
I was thinking the same thing. Who is this girl, bro?
Fuck out. Get out. Stop. Hey, tell her to get the fuck out of the house.
No, it's my
Not that. Get this stupid ass.
Hold on, what the fuck?
I'm getting all my shit, Jack.
Dude, who the fuck is this bitch? You get the fuck out of my house, bitch.
No,
yeah,
Jack.
stay the fuck out of my house. Get the fuck out. Get out.
Stop.
Hey, tell her to get the fuck out of the house.
No, it's my
Not that. Get this stupid ass bitch out of here.
Wow. Wow. Look, some people are saying that it's fake because Jack has done stunts like this in the past, right, to get attention. But nah, I think this is probably real. Just because of the police presence, etc. And this isn't necessarily good publicity here.
Get all her stuff out. Insane. As like my girlfriend called.
So here she is, has this girl with her.
The cops on me to get all her stuff out.
Probably her security, this nigga here.
Insane.
Two cops.
Like,
Yeah, I mean, look, bro. Jack is getting the red pill right now. Jack is getting the red pill. If you guys notice, right? He shot. Let's watch this back and break this down.
What the fuck?
So he's shocked. You guys want to know why he's shocked? Let's watch. Keep watching.
I can't believe what's happening right now. Girls are the fake. You guys wouldn't even believe it.
Yo, who is this though? I need to know.
What's up, man?
So look, see, you guys can't hear what's going on, but I guarantee you he's at, look, he has his hand on the small of her back. Hey, why are you doing this? Why'd you call the cops? What the fuck is going on after what I've done for you?
How are you?
He's trying to reason with her. Hey, I've been trying to contact you, blah, blah, blah. She don't want to hear none of it. She checked out. The fact that she called the cops and brought her friend with her, etc., she made this decision a long time ago, Jack. There's no talking anymore.
Yes, you wouldn't answer me. You called the cops before you fucking talked to your boyfriend? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, see, so he's operating from a sense of logic and reasoning. She is operating from emotion, right? Because he's like, yo, what the fuck? After everything I've done for you? What the hell? But what he doesn't understand is that men and women are different. Women don't think about things logically like this.
Like, how the fuck are you doing that?
See, he's saying, how the fuck are you doing that, right?
That's it, bro. That's all I did.
That's all I get. Pay attention to these words. I'm going to break this down for you guys here in a second.
Yeah, but I did. I just wanted to talk to you. That's it.
I just want to talk to you.
So you wouldn't answer me, bro. Are you fucking kidding me?
So you can hear the frustration. He's dropping the F-bomb a bunch of times.
Alright, you can't like slow down so I can be with you.
You gotta get out of my house. I didn't let you.
He doesn't want the cop there because he looks at the cop as the dividing factor between him and her. He doesn't want her there because he wants to be able to talk to her one-on-one. Right? And I'll tell you why here in a second.
She's letting us in.
She doesn't own this house. I didn't say you can come in my house.
Her address
I
is
don't
on
care.
here. She's a resident here.
I don't care. You guys are not allowed in my house.
We're not here to have a hard time.
The real reason he doesn't want them there is because he wants to be able to talk to her one-on-one to try to be able to get something going here.
You guys aren't allowed in my house. I'm sorry.
She lives here.
Who gave you?
She did.
She doesn't own this house. Just because she lives doesn't mean she gave permission to. Bro, you called the cops on me in my own fucking house after I've done everything for you.
Okay, bam. After I've done everything for you. All right, so let's pause. Remember earlier, guys, right? Go back in the show a little bit. What, 30, 40 minutes ago? What did I tell you guys? There's only one endeavor where the harder you work for women, it actually hurts you. It's the one endeavor where you work harder, it actually is counterproductive, and that's women. Whether it's your job, going to the gym, etc., the harder you work, the more you get out. We've been taught this since the time we were little boys. But the one time where you put more effort in and you go above and beyond and it actually hurts you is women. What you guys are experiencing right now, or what you guys are seeing, is Jack seeing this happen real fucking time, okay?
Bomboka!
You guys are witnessing a man getting the red pill right now. What he's quickly realizing in this clip is that the equity he put into the relationship, all the times he supported her, he took care of her financially, he was there for her, he supported her, he's quickly realizing it doesn't matter. And he doesn't know how to deal with it. The reason why so many men struggle with women is because they don't understand the simple concept, which I'm telling you guys right now. The more time and effort you put into women, the more it will hurt you. And the reason why this is so confusing to men is because their entire life, they've been told, work really hard, put your nose to the ground, don't ask questions, don't be a fucking victim, get it done, and you will enjoy the fruits of your labor. So to Jack right now, what you guys are seeing is a man that's getting the red pill right fucking now. And it's a bitter fucking pill to swallow. Because he can't understand in his multi-million-dollar mansion with a girlfriend that he has supported and made rich, by the way, that she has police officers at his home, not answering his call, and not respecting the equity that he's put into this relationship. That is why he's swearing. That is why he's frustrated. That's why he's annoyed. Because he's done so much for this girl to be treated like this, and he can't understand why. But he doesn't understand This inverse relationship that I talked about, where the more you put in, the more you get, the less you get out when it comes to women. The more you put in, the less you get out when it comes to women. That's why he's so shocked. That's why he's so frustrated. This woman would probably be fucking poor if it weren't for him. So to him, he's looking at this as a fucking, like a level of betrayal and treason that he can't even fathom. That's why, if you guys notice, he doesn't know how to deal with the situation. This is a guy that's in his early 20s, makes a bunch of money, right? Probably hasn't dealt with, rejection like this to this degree yet. And he can't fathom in his mind how he made this woman rich and gave her a certain lifestyle, and she has the fucking nerve to call the cops, bring him in his home, and take her stuff and betray him like this. What you guys are witnessing is a man getting the bitter fucking taste of the red pill. That's what you guys are seeing right now.
I didn't threaten you, bro. Bro, how did I threaten you?
Okay, can you stay over there?
Fuck that. You're in my house. You're unreal, bro. You're in my house telling me what the fuck to do.
This is her house.
She doesn't pay for it, I'm sorry.
Doesn't matter.
It's not your house.
Doesn't matter.
It's just fucking crazy.
And here's the thing, too. I'm going to call it... the problem with Jack, too, is that Jack is a brat. I've told him this to his face. He's extremely entitled, and spoiled. He's not used to being told no. And he doesn't really deal well with authority. Because I've warned him about this. I told him, like, bro, you got to chill out. There's a reason why everybody hates you. You're young, and you think you know everything. And that doesn't sit well with a lot of people. Just because you have money and you're young does not mean that you're intelligent or you're in a position of authority to tell people shit. And this is why I argue all the time. The worst thing that can happen to a man is being rich in his 20s. I'm telling you guys. The worst thing that you could do to yourself as a man is be rich in your fucking 20s. Because it used to be, for you to become a millionaire as a man, you need to have certain things in place. You needed to be competent. You needed to be intelligent. You needed to be a good networker. You needed to have good people skills. You needed to be able to speak well. You needed to be eloquent. You needed to have certain things in place to become a millionaire. It used to be 10, 20 years ago, if a guy was a millionaire, he was doing something fucking right. Right? Especially before internet money. But now, we got a bunch of morons that are millionaires that don't have the prerequisite skill sets a lot of the times to have the level of money that they have. Jack Doherty is one of these guys, unfortunately. Right? You guys can see how he's talking to a police officer. No respect to authority. Right? And this isn't the first time. We've seen him many times on streams being a dickhead, being rude, being combative, behaving like a spoiled brat, quite frankly. And since he never went through the trials and tribulations in his 20s like he's supposed to have a respect for authority, to have a respect for meritocracy, to have a respect for hierarchy, that is why he behaves the way that he does now. One of my favorite video games is a game called Pokemon Red and Blue version, right? Let's go back in time. For those that are unaware, the game of Pokemon is a game where you basically go out into the wild and you catch what's called Pokemon, and they're animals, right? In a fantasy world that can battle each other. And these Pokemon have different attributes, different attacks, etc. Different types. And you fight the Pokemon against, you get your Pokemon team, and then you fight them against other trainers' Pokemon, or you fight them in the wild, right? And what ends up happening is, the more battles your Pokemon wins, the more they level up. And you can level them up to level 100, right? And the typical way you level your Pokemon up is through arduous battling. Going to the Elite Four, fighting them multiple times, which is the Elite Four trainers, fighting them against other trainers that have high-level Pokemon, fighting against other people on fucking Game Link, right? And you level up your Pokemon. And the Pokemon get stronger and stronger as they battle more and more, and they increase in level. But what many people don't know is that there was a cheat code. That cheat code was called the Rare Candy Glitch, where you would be able to do a series of events and you would get something called a rare candy, and you'd be able to get it to 99. Now, what a rare candy is you give your Pokemon this candy, and it levels up one time, right? It goes from, let's say your Pokemon's a level 50. You give it a rare candy, it goes up to 51. You have another rare candy, level it up again, it goes to 52, 53, etc., and so on. There was a glitch in Pokemon Red and Blue versions where it's called the Missing Go glitch, where you can go ahead and do a series of actions that where if you have your items in a certain assortment, if I'm not mistaken, you're able to basically get infinite items. Now, what people would do is they'd get infinite rare candies. And the rare candy, when you give it to your Pokemon, would level it up. So what people would do is they would do this glitch. They'd get 99 rare candies, and they would feed this rare candy to their Pokemon. And they would feed it all the way up to level 100. There's only one problem with that. When you feed your Pokemon a bunch of rare candies, though it levels up, it does not gain the same it does not gain the same strength and grit as it would if you had fought that Pokemon against other Pokemon or trainers or Pokemon in the wild. The attack level is not going to be the same. The defense is not going to be the same. The special is not going to be the same. So you could go ahead and take that Pokemon and level him up with the rare candies and get him to 100, but he's not going to have the same strength as if you had fought him in the wild. And this Pokemon analogy is precisely what I mean when I'm talking about guys like Jack Doherty or young streamers that become millionaires in their 20s. Though these men went ahead and achieved success at an early age, utilizing rare candies, they do not have the prerequisite strength and grit that it takes to achieve that level of success had it not been for the rare candies, aka the internet, of women, etc. So what ends up happening is the Pokemon ends up way weaker when you give it the rare candy. How do I know this? Well, I had 2 Mewtwo's, right? I had one Mewtwo that I fought and trained by itself, out in the wild, fighting against Elite Four. Then I had another Mewtwo that I gave rare candies to level 100. I fought the 2 Mewtwo's together. And the Mewtwo that trained in the wild and fought against other trainers was significantly stronger. Its attack power was stronger, its defense power was stronger, its special was stronger, and its speed was stronger. Because it went through the trials and tribulations and the battle and the grit to gain that strength. Versus the other Mewtwo simply leveled up with rare candies. So it did not have the same level of tenacity and strength to be able to take on the other Mewtwo. And guess what happened? The Mewtwo that I trained out in the wild destroyed the Mewtwo that I gave the rare candies to. And this is an analogy on life, my friends. What comes hard is respected. What comes hard comes with respect. And it comes with a level of, how do I say this? Appreciation. A lot of these celebrities, a lot of times, right, when they become rich young, what do they always have? Depression, sadness, mental illness, etc. You know what I don't see? I don't see guys that were poor in their fucking 20s become rich in their 30s or 40s that are getting sad and depressed. Because they've already been sad and depressed. They've already been down in the downs. So now that they make the money, they have a real appreciation for it. They have an up. There is no dark without light. There is no down without up. There is no white without black. You need that polarity. You need to suffer, in other words, my friends. I say all this, the Pokemon analogy, the up and down. I say all that to let you guys know, as a man, it is your duty to be able to endure and suffer. Because if you're able to endure and suffer, you learn life lessons that will make you a better man in the fucking future. So when you're a guy like Jack Doherty, right, and you're over here wondering why your woman doesn't respect you after all you've done for her, well, look at the way that he's speaking to the police officer. He doesn't have a respect for authority. He doesn't have a respect for how the world really works because he cheated. He used a rare candy glitch and leveled up to 100. But he didn't learn the prerequisite skills it takes to be level 100. And that's where the issue rises. How many of these fucking young influencers do we have that are in their 20s, became wildly wealthy, that are fucking retards? Think about it, guys. How many streamers are there out there that are in their 20s that are fucking dumbasses? Idiots. 90 IQ. Unable to string together a coherent sentence. no awareness of history, no awareness of how the world works. But they're thought leaders because they have an enormous amount of influence and they're able to make a bunch of money by streaming. But they're morons. A lot. What we've effectively done, or what the internet's done, is it's allowed a lot of individuals to get rare candies and level up to 100 without the prerequisite experience of what it used to be decades ago, what it took to become a multimillionaire. And these men rise up. They don't go to the gym. They don't fucking understand how the world really works. They don't have respect for authority. They've never suffered. And what ends up happening is this shows in their personality, shows in their behaviors, or shows in their lifestyle. They're not as refined. And the problem here is, though Jack is wildly successful and a multimillionaire at a young age, unfortunately, he was robbed of the privilege of manhood. I'm going to say that again. Though he is wealthy now and a multimillionaire and by all metrics successful, he was robbed of the prerequisite requirement of becoming a man first. And now he has to deal with the consequences of that. Which is, women won't respect him. He's not coming from a real position of authority. He doesn't have the refinement of an older guy that got it through the mud. And this is why he has this very bratty, dislikable, entitled attitude, as you guys see with how he's speaking to the police officer here. He could have been far more respectful. But when you make money at a young age and you've never been told no, you're going to behave in this manner. And this is why so many people don't like Jack Doherty, unfortunately. I don't mind the guy. He's a nice guy. But I think he's extremely misguided and he needs to get a reality check. But I can't blame him. This is what happens when you become rich young. That's why my son will be fucking poor. I will not give him shit. He will have to earn everything. Because I don't want my son to end up like this. Success and money rots young men at a young age. Absolutely rots them. Because they don't learn the prerequisite skills to be a real fucking man when you give them everything. My daughter, I'll give her the world so she doesn't do stupid shit. But my son must suffer. Because if your son does not suffer, he ends up like Jack. And unfortunately, this is not something you want to be, guys. Telling you, man, the worst thing that can happen to you guys as a young man is becoming rich and famous young. I'm telling you, it's a fucking curse. It's a fucking curse. You need those downs to appreciate the up. You need that fucking dark to appreciate the light. You need that poverty to enjoy the success. So, it is what it is, man. Anyway. But yeah, what you guys are observing here is him taking the red pill real time.
McKinley, what the fuck are you doing?
He can't even fathom it.
I'm getting all my shit, Jack.
And honestly, I hope he never takes her back. I hope he never fucking takes her back. Bro, if this shit happened to me, this girl is fucking gone in my eyes. I will never contact you again. I will never talk to you again. You are banned for life. But here's the thing. You guys know what's going to more than likely happen? He's probably going to get back with her. She's going to get back out there in the dating marketplace, realize that no one takes her seriously because she's an OnlyFans girl, and she's going to come running back to him, and he better not take her back, but he probably will.
Who the fuck is this bitch? You get the fuck out of my house, bitch.
No,
yeah,
Jack.
stay the fuck out of my house. Get the fuck out. Get out.
Stop.
Jay, tell her to get the fuck out of the house.
No, it's my
Not that. Get this stupid ass bitch out of here.
Cooked, man. All right. Yeah, somebody clip that Pokemon analogy. We're cooking tonight, man. You need someone to clip the Pokemon analogy? Okay. Someone do that, please. I think MYRON Gaines are probably watching on Twitter. Hey, MYRON, how is that lady cop and Jack's video so fat? I think it's just another skit. No one is letting that butterball in the force. Nigga, she is, bro. You guys would be surprised. Best analogies in the fucking world. Let's go. I appreciate that, Grimely. Nice star. When I heard him say in After Hours a few weeks ago that his girl is older than him, I knew he was cooked. Damn, that was quick. Yeah, bro. Yeah. I guarantee Jack put his girl on a pedestal, too. These are the consequences, for sure.